Ice Cream, and in 2021 I got the chance to interview the masked Italian club goddess, Misketa. Misketa has been sharing her blend of queer camp and Milano glam for years with her sexy songs and playful music videos. With influences ranging from Lynch to Cronenberg, industrial music and drag queens, Misketa invites us into her colorful fever dream. Let's visit her world together.
Hey.
Hi, how are you?
Good, fine. Thank you. And you?
I'm good. Where are you right now?
I am now in Milano.
Milano sushi coca, la noche está loca, strisce righe moda, vodka che te soda.
I've seen you perform twice, and it's always a theatrical, surreal, in a sexy, fun way. And you have like seductive references to like so many things from like Salumi. And I was wondering, what are your cinematic influences? Because I really see there's a lot of commedia all'italiana, there's some surrealism. What would you say has influenced you?
I'm happy to hear that you saw me twice playing. That's amazing. I'm so happy about it. Yeah, I have many cinematic influences because this project lives in the imaginary. You know, my cinematic references change from project to project. Of course, there are some directors that I love, like Lynch. Overall, I think David Lynch overall because with Misketa, share the same oniric way to see the truth. When you see a David Lynch film, you can't understand what is the dream, what is the real life. It's everything is mixed.
Tranquilla e non dormire.
Sta in giro alla fine del mondo sotto il vestito. Bellissima. Biondino. E biondino. Cosa vuoi, cosa fai, ma chi prendi in giro?
I love so much this kind of fusion of the worlds. I also love David Cronenberg, and I love him so much because he is very physical in his dreams. In Lynch, we see like the dream and the reality. In Cronenberg, the dream becomes a body, becomes a reality, become like a thing. But in the last work, in Il cielo non è un limite, I've seen Miriam si sveglia a mezzanotte, that is the David Bowie and Catherine Deneuve film. It's a vampire romantic film, but it's also very feminine, empowering. It's like super empowering, and it's also queer. I say to everyone that is listening this interview to see it.
You have like so many references in your work, like Berca de Gucci, and like even in Milano Sushi and Coca, and with the Prada shirt. I was wondering if you have always been passionate about fashion?
No, I think that the most important thing is to understand that you have to dominate the fashion side. You have to choose how to dress up, to communicate yourself. You have to be the leader of this. You don't have to be like eaten by fashion. You don't have to follow the trends. You don't have to follow the rules. You just have to use fashion to be yourself, to express yourself and to be yourself at 100%.
Siamo le ragazze di Porta Venezia, guidate dalla brama, mosse dall'inerzia, vanta della tuta, piumino a vita alta, occhi a cuoricino, pronte per la svolta. Siamo le ragazze.
You you are very much about empowerment and confidence and owning who you are. And I know you wrote a book, Una Donna Chi Conta.
Sì.
And I want to know, like, when did you get access to this, like, inner power?
I have to be sincere, this came from the clubbing world to me. The fact to be, really expressing myself, really being fearless about it, came to me from the underground scene and from the clubbing scene, because it was that kind of world that gave me the values and that gave me the strength to be really myself and to be fearless about it. I learned that being myself was good, was the right thing.
Yes.
There is not a right path, there is not a right thing. It's just being yourself, that is right. It's not right to repress yourself, it's not right to put yourself in boxes, it's not right to suffer. The most amazing thing in life, I think, is to be in peace with himself, with yourself and with other people,
Sì, non sono una santa, ma una donna che conta, una bionda che abbonda, una donna che uno, due, una donna che conta.
So your music is so iconic in the queer community, and I see like it influenced you a lot, helped you open up and, be who you always wanted to be. House of Keta is a tribute to that community. So how in other ways has the drag scene influenced or inspired you?
Yes, of course, I'm inspired by the drag scene because in an artistic way, I love the fact that Miss Keta can be all the people that she wants. I can be, the businesswoman at midday, and I can be the queen of the disco at midnight. I can be everything I want with Miss Keta. I have this possibility because it's an artistic project and it's a very fluid project, and the strength of the project is the expressions of different aspects and of different personalities. And I think that the drag queens and the drag kings are doing this. Like they are expressing in different ways.
So you have a lot of Miss Keta-isms, like phrases. Maybe it's Milano slang. You have a huge international audience. Can you explain to us some of your phrases, expressions, and what they mean? Like una donna chi conta.
Okay, so we have we can start from una donna che conta. Una donna che conta, it's like a woman that counts, a woman that come into the room and you see, wow, that's a donna che conta,
Yes.
Yeah, that's a super empowering sentence. Mm-hmm. And then you have like pazzesca, that is crazy. Stephanie Glitter, she's pazzesca. Every time I see her, like, you are pazzesca in this moment. Pazzesca. And then what we have adoro.
Adoro. Adoro. Adoro. Adoro.
Adoro is like, I love it. I adore it. That's the thing. And siamo le ragazze. That is, here we are, Yeah, these are the main that come to my mind now. You discover them listening to my songs.
Yes. Thank you so much, Miss Keta. It was such a lovely pleasure.
Thank you so much.
Bye-bye.
Ciao. Ciao, ciao.